How's it going, YouTube? It's Panda time. In this video we have Mastemon going up against Wind playing Lordknight Jogress. So Lordknight is pretty cool, you know, there's definitely some synergy with the Jogress shenanigans in BT8. You can like swing with Lordknight, play Gladiemons, and then use those to Jogress into Chimeramon, Sylphimon, cool stuff. Wind's trying to make it work, so we're gonna see how it works out this time around. Both players gonna start with the rookie. We see Master player gonna just be Digivolving into the Gato. The Gatomon is such a good card, but it's hard to know how to use it properly because it gets cleaned up so easily as a level 4 4000 DP Digimon, and it's just kind of expensive, right? So gonna just be Digivolving over it. In this case, I think it is the correct play because he has the Lady Devi, so he can then go into Lady Devi for 1, which makes up for the expensive cost of the Gato, and then gonna go right away into an Aphanimon. So there's nothing to pop, but he at least does get the heal. So just making a good solid stack as the first play. I think it's solid. You know, it's hard to go into Mastemon right away. Sometimes you just don't have the pieces. So while you wait and set up, you know, Aphanimon is pretty solid. It's gonna put pressure, and when Aphanimon is dealt with, you can use its effect to summon the Gatomon, which at that point would hopefully set you up for the Mastemon, right? So I think a pretty solid start for Mastemon here. Gonna be swinging. Like Aphanimon is free to swing. It's not, you know, if it dies, like I said, it's totally fine. On the other hand, we definitely have a bit of setup with the TK and the yellow memory boost. This is enough to go for Jogress. Gonna just be Digivolving into a Sylphimon to memory choke and at least clear the Gassimon, which is not bad. I mean, the Gassimon is gonna prevent any sort of shenanigans with the yellow memory boost anyway. Aphanimon still swinging. Does die to Kitsuchimon. I mean, it is unfortunate. Interesting though. Choose to go with the Rush Gato instead of the, you know, do everything Gato. I guess he just really wanted the damage. Gonna go with the call. Very interesting on the play, going very aggressive, and then goes into the Gato again. We're switching out the memory counter apparently. All right. So Sylphie means that, you know, we can now go into Lordknight and then go from there, right? Lordknight can start spamming the board. Like, Lordknight giving you free level 5s, obviously pretty good, but Lordknight summoning 4s to go into Jogress, not bad either. And just go into a Nightmon, swing to the Altered Magna Angemon, kind of nice. Gonna be using the memory boost, maybe to try to just memory choke. Wait a second, basic math here. Okay, to go into a Dynasmon. Okay, I like this, you know, because Master Player was going very aggressive. And Dynasmon is a great way to answer that aggression. I feel like he's still very far from a Master Jogress, although with the Gato setup, it definitely can happen. You really only need one memory to Digivolve into an Angel and then hard drop the other one, go into the Master, right? But if there is no Chaos Luce, it wouldn't be enough to clear the board. And even if there was, because it's two level 6s that actually can't, the Chaos Luce can only clear one level 6 and the Master effect can clear level 5 or lower, right? So ending with multiple 6s, definitely pretty solid play. Gonna go with the Lady Devi effect, which whiffs. That should always whiffs for me, like every time. But I've actually really learned to love the Lady Devi. The effect is it's good. Letting you trash cards is relevant as well. Gonna be swinging. So yeah, once again, just really committing to the aggressive play. But I don't see how that's gonna work out because there is the Dynasmon as well. Yeah, like gonna be hard dropping the Chaos Luce to clear. But the Lordknight is still up. I'm sure that this Chaos Luce can actually get cleaned up. Gonna go into a Dinohumon, play the bird. Now can Jogress into a Sylphimon. So Sylphimon's gonna give Chaos Luce minus 5,000. Who wants to do a bit more DP reduction? The Dinohu is another minus 1k, right? Maybe has another Nightmon, a Starmon, something like that. Just has to get it under 5k so that the Inherible's gonna clear it. Okay, Gladiemon. Mastemon effect. Gets into a Angel. I think as long as the Chaos Luce is cleared, this should be game for Lordknight. Goes into a Lordknight. So Dinohu effect gives it another minus 1,000. Minus 6 total, so now it's a 6,000. Needs to do minus Oh, is there a Pikmon in there? That's why. Okay, so it's actually just enough to get cleared by the lead Digimon that has 5,000 DP or less. Like, I think it's pretty solid, right? Those inheribles are good, and when you combine, you know, other DP reduction with them, like the Nightmon, you can get there pretty easy. So yeah, see, we have Lordknight summoning, can now go into another Jogress. Sylphimon can attack right away, blinding. Wait, double blinding, bit crazy, but and then go into the Kasuchi, recover 3. Gotta be scared of decking out potentially. Gonna swing for 2 checks, but dies to the Ofani. So I don't know if that was really necessary. Like, was that play really needed? But it worked out okay, I guess. Because Master has essentially nothing, it's fine. He's gonna Flame Hellside, which you actually can't do. The Reinforced Memory does not count as a yellow card for options. Options specifically say you need to have a Digimon or Tamer of that color. So those delay options do not count. But you know, it happens. But just so you guys are aware, that does not work. I mean, at this point, it's 2 Lordknights out there. The Angel did heal 1. I think the Lordknight could actually deck out here, right? Definitely got to be a little bit careful. Gonna be swinging, Nightmon, and then yeah, so like it's very easy for him to clear the board, very, very easy. The other Lordknight can also swing. Goes into a Pulsemon to gain a memory, but still has to draw 1. Now at 5 memory, just hard play the Bushi. Bushi swings, it dies. As long as he makes it so he doesn't deck out next turn, this is good, right? Like, Master still has nothing, and that's gonna be game 1. So you can see, you know, the idea of the Lordknight deck. Again, just, you know, you have Lordknight, which is pretty solid Digimon, always has been. With its effect, you can play more Gladimons. Gladimon can give you some searches, and then you can use them to Jogress into Sylphimon, which combos well with the DP reduction that the Lordknight deck naturally has. A bit of a rough start here, no rookie. Finally picks up the Salamon. Good setup on the other side for Mastemon, both rookie and Tamer, pretty solid start. Cody is a pretty good Digimon card. Obviously it goes well with any sort of yellow and dual color strategy. Gonna be hard dropping the Candle, and then I guess just cycling. I definitely don't mind this. Mastemon is a deck that definitely needs some setup. You need the right cards early on, so swinging to just push a damage and try and find a better hand is definitely a good line of play. Can't use the Flame Hellside, so yeah, like, don't have a purple card. It literally just, it can't be played. Yeah, so I guess pass, which is less than ideal. Definitely not a great hand. We see the Sylphie, which clears both the bodies. You can get extra memory from Cody as well. Goes into the Lordknight, and now we're back to the shenanigans, right? Lordknight can swing, start spamming bodies. Lordknight gets, you know, huge amounts of EP, and go into a very early Kasuchimon. Last time the Kasuchi swung and died instantly, but like 12k is pretty safe. We see Chaos Luce being dropped, but he's actually at 3 memory, so you actually cannot drop Chaos Luce unless you're at 4 this early on. Gonna be hard playing the Wizardmon, which is an interesting card for the Master decks. It's not one that I run personally, but I could see why you want to run that. The problem is that, yeah, like anything you play just gets cleaned up, right? It's minus 1k, and then Sylphimon effect is gonna delete it, so it makes it very hard. As I say in all these videos, it's very hard to build on the front in this format, right? Whatever you play, it is going to get cleared. There's just so much removal in the game these days. Decks just have ability to clear everything. Swinging, the Kasuchi does die, but at least this time it's in the second check. And at this point, the Master's just 2 behind, right? There's really not much for him to do. Going to another Dynasmon to just pick up the pieces that are missing. Hopefully it's a rookie, I assume, right? Yeah, but like Mastemon is a deck that needs a little bit of setup to get there. And sometimes when you're up against decks and they have like their chain right away, you just can't stop it. Chaos Integration, put the Lordknight at the bottom of security, trash in the top one. So it's only a Dynasmon left, but like this is just survival play, right? Like sure, you clear a stack, but you pass over 50 memory. And now Lordknight has to just, you know, keep chipping, put in multiple bodies on the board. Maybe memory choking just in case. Like, I mean, the Kari is there, right? Just make sure you don't give over 3 memory. Gonna take the Lordknight back from the security. It's a rescue mission. Dyna swing. Just literally play a rookie and like there's no way for Mastemon to answer, right? Yeah, there's the Kotemon. Another degradation, and that's gonna be game. I'll try and have more gameplay from the Lordknight deck. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching.